Hi everyone, I've just come off a client call and I was inspired to do a very quick live from you in beautiful, sunny Brighton. I was actually here for the weekend with some of my closest university friends for a huge reunion. It was amazing. Sadly, we didn't have weather like this. Look, we have stand-up paddle boards here. Can you see them? It's very cool. Got everything. So just came off the phone to one of my clients, and I'm going to put these on because I can't see anything. And I was really excited to hear about her results that she's had over the last kind of couple of months. So in May, she actually contacted me and she went, "Neil, I'm ready to work with you." I was like, "Run me through it." She's like, "I've been in hospital, I can't walk, and I think it's time to work with you." I was like, "Awesome. I've never worked with anyone who can't walk before." But she had an undiagnosed condition, and it was a chronic inflammatory condition, but it wasn't really known. And she was just not feeling the best. So we've been working with each other for the since May actually. And she told me today that she's walking, and not like amazingly, but like walking, and her energy is up, her vitality is back, and consistently since May she's been feeling better and better and better and better and better. So that's really exciting, particularly when doctors said it's going to be between 1 to 5 years before she's walking again. That blew my mind. By the way, I'm leaving her name anonymous right now. If anyone's interested in learning more, I can tell you directly, but to protect her interests, I'm not going to tell you her name. She's in the United Kingdom, and it's really kind of so amazing showing these kind of results, because this is what I live for. So what's also cool is the ripple effect, because not only is she being impacted by this, but her whole family is as well. She's got young kids. They're 11 and 13, or 10 and 13. One's about to turn 11. And their health is getting better. They're becoming more health conscious. They're not only their body is getting better, but I believe a few months ago she said they're they're performing better in school as well, because there's a huge impact on what we eat and how our brains perform. One of the first things that she noticed about herself actually was just how her energy started doing this when she started changing what she was eating. So that's pretty amazing. So the ripple effect is how it's impacting her children and also her mother, who has type 2 diabetes. So that's really great to hear. And the final thing I wanted to talk about was something I've never shared live, and that is when people work with me, it's not just like nutrition. That's kind of like a small and important part, but it's not the main part. It's one segment, but not the main part. So the main part is something I don't really talk about, because certainly not live, because it's something I've not felt comfortable talking about until now for some reason. So I actually take people on a bit of a journey of self-discovery, as it were. And I guide people on a bit of a journey of a physical journey, so that includes kind of nutrition and lifestyle. Mental, so managing emotions like stress, learning how to calm the body in stressful situations, really changing your perception to stressful situations so you can remain calm, which helps the immune system, which helps the body to heal, stuff like that. And then the third bit is a spiritual journey. And this is the bit I've never talked about before. So by spiritual, I don't mean religious. What I mean is helping people really tune into the non-physical part of them, the heart, their soul, their spirit, and helping them get aligned with their ultimate vision of who they ultimately want to be and why. We're all spiritual beings, whether we believe it or not. And in fact, we're living in pretty extraordinarily exciting times to be alive right now. Really, really exciting times, because transformative times, because science is actually catching up with spirituality. This is incredible what's actually happening now. And by the way, you won't see any of this mainstream. And they're proving that there's a unified field between all of us, how we are all interconnected beings, which is really oneness, which is really what spirituality is all about. And when we can tap into this unified field, this is when extraordinary things can happen. So with this particular client, we've been talking about visualization, the mind-body connection, getting connected to your heart to trigger healing, and the quantum field. The quantum field. Stuff like Bruce Lipton, the biology of belief, and triggering your cells into healing by the state of your emotions. Like, our emotions, our consistent state of emotions actually dictates the pharmacy of chemicals that our body secretes. It's pretty incredible. And really looking at the body as a cellular machine, like full of trillions and trillions of cells, around 50 trillion cells, and looking at it like that, instead of this clump of flesh with organs and bones and tissue, we're just millions and millions and millions of, well, trillions of cells. So anyway, it's been really fascinating working with her, and I'm really starting to attract these kinds of clients where we can have these crazy, wacky conversations. And yeah, it's pretty exciting to share these results because she's walking again. We're using principles that I learned from Dr. Joe Dispenza, for example, who was once disabled. He was in a bike accident, and he used to compete competitively, and he had a broken back, he broke his spine, and he was told that he couldn't ever walk again. Being a neuroscientist and chiropractor, he's like, let's put my stuff to the test, and he completely healed his back through visualization every single day for I believe it was about 3 months, visualizing his spine fixing again. We incorporated some of this into the training, and now, anyway, it's pretty exciting. So, that's the first time I've shared any of that. Thank you for watching, and check out Brighton. Beautiful, huh? If you're interested in working with me, hit me up. I'd love to talk to you. Ciao, ciao.